Last year, the Pentagon released a report analyzing 144 unidentified flying objects since 2004, like this one spotted by surprised Navy pilots.
Oh my gosh, dude. Wow, look at it fly.
The Pentagon says it could only explain one of them. That doesn't necessarily mean they're aliens, but questions about the heavens are nothing new. For as long as we've been gazing up at the stars, we've wondered whether someone out there may be gazing back. In the 17th century, astronomers and writers imagined worlds orbiting other suns. But when we look for answers from out there, no one is phoning home. Space is, however, teeming with radio waves from distant stars. Giant telescopes can hear them. Most of it is just noise, but these radio telescopes are listening for evidence of life. Scientists call it Seti, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. In 1960, astronomer Frank Drake conducted the first scientific search for extraterrestrial life. Here at the National Radio Astronomy Observatory in West Virginia, he aimed this giant antenna at two stars. The experiments were called Project Ozma, named for the queen of the imaginary land of Oz. He didn't detect any signals, but he wondered how many alien civilizations out there might we be able to detect. He called that number N. He created a complex equation, stick with me here for a second, to estimate N. R is the rate that stars form. A majority of those, FP, have planets. But of those planets, how many have the conditions to support life? That's NE. And how many of those Earth-like planets actually develop life? That's FL. And of those planets, how many develop intelligent civilization, or FI? And then there's FC. How many of those civilizations develop technology we could detect? And finally, L. How long civilizations last. With all that, Drake estimated N to be 10,000. 10,000 civilizations making technology, or enough ruckus that we might detect them. Around the world, a few scientists started to look. Radio telescopes are usually tuned to measure astronomical objects like stars or quasars. Occasionally, though, scientists scan frequencies that might reveal alien life. In 1977, there was even a false alarm, known as the WOW signal. NASA finally launched an official Seti program on Columbus Day in 1992, but some senators called it wasteful and soon canceled it. So Seti remained a low priority. Maybe that's why the first planet scientists ever detected outside our solar system was in 1995. They're called exoplanets. Scientists find them by looking for stars that wobble or for stars that dim when exoplanets pass in front. Today, scientists have discovered more than 5,000 exoplanets, like this one, which may be entirely lava. Kepler 16b orbits two suns, as depicted here in a NASA travel poster, or this one, Kepler 186f, which occupies the so-called habitable zone, where liquid water might support life. In 2015, scientists launched Breakthrough Listen, a $100 million 10-year project to expand Seti with more telescopes. So if Frank Drake was right, 10,000 civilizations are within earshot, and yet Fermi's paradox, where is everybody, remains unanswered. But could efforts to reach out to aliens change that? A rare example was in 1977 when the Voyager 1 deep space probe carried a gold record, encoded with 116 images and sound. Going forward, there are more proposals to reach ETs, including transmitting a cosmic roadmap that could help aliens find Earth. Of course, some warn that could be dangerous, since aliens may not all be friendly. Clayton Sandell, Newsy.